Greetings, welcome everybody. Happy Monday, and welcome to another hot spy hunting action stream. That's right, we finished Spy Hunter 2, and the less said about that, the better, maybe? It wasn't very good, and neither do I expect this one to be, but I think, hopefully anyway, we're going to be able to squeeze a little bit more entertainment value out of Spy Hunter Nowhere to Run. Let's boot it up. This is, of course, the third Spy Hunter game for the PS2 Xbox generation of consoles. This time by Terminal Reality. Fix the cropping. There we go. And this game was developed as a tie-in to the planned live-action Spy Hunter movie starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. This was supposed to have come out, I guess, around this time. And as Lance Boyle pointed out on my Discord, there was, in fact, an advertisement for the movie on the back of the manual for Spy Hunter 2. It said, like, it didn't have any, like, original artwork. It was just, like, a picture of the Interceptor car, and it was just, like, big old text that basically said, stay tuned for the Spy Hunter movie starring The Rock. And that never happened. However, I suppose Midway saw fit to still make a game. I guess I don't know specifically how much of the, details of the movie were ever made public, or how far the movie got into development. But, so I don't know, the plot or anything like that, how much of the game is, related to whatever the movie was supposed to have been, beyond The Rock starring as the main character. But it was still a project that was developed. The reason the game exists is because of the movie, basically. I mean, it's neither the first nor last video game movie adaptation to be stuck in development hell and, never happening. But I can't think of too many other ones, at least not off the top of my head, that still got a game. I mean, hell, video game movies that do come out don't usually get a game. It happens, but not super often. Lampstation, what's up? The Rock is indeed in this game. He stars as Alex Decker, I think his name is, the main character. And there's some glorious CG Rock to be enjoyed in the cutscenes in this game, from what little I've seen on the Googles and whatnot. There's going to be quality voice acting, and the back of the box also brags about how the game features on-foot segments for the first time in the Spy Hunter series, as well as wrestling moves inspired by The Rock's wrestling, I guess. So that's pretty exciting. Like, I don't think the idea of on-foot segments adds anything whatsoever to the Spy Hunter formula. But we're going to get to run around as The Rock and do wrestling moves, I guess. So that's interesting. It's more interesting than anything in Spy Hunter 2. Spy Hunter 2 was an incredibly uninteresting game. Markerman, what's up? Coming in real hot here with the draw this game request. Your wish is my command. We'll play it a bit first to see if we get some kind of inspiration, but sure thing. We'll be getting some Spy Hunter Rock artwork. Am I serious? I'm serious if you're serious. I mean, if you redeemed the reward as a joke, I'm happy to refund you, but I'll do it. I mean, I wouldn't have it there if I did, if I wouldn't. You're serious? Well, so am I. I'm always serious, except when I'm not. But getting to draw The Rock wrestling a car. I don't know. I mean, that probably doesn't happen in the game, but one can hope. Alex. Yeah, I guess that's his name. So I remember being told that the character you play as in the previous games, his name is Alec. But apparently his name was like retconned for this game, so it's supposed to still be the same character. Obviously the timeline and continuity of these games is pretty loose. But it was still my impression that this is kind of a straight reboot because of the movie tie-in aspect. Like, it wouldn't necessarily be a direct sequel. But I guess it's still the same character. Like, it blows my mind that the main character of Spy Hunter has a name. I mean, obviously, if they're gonna start, if they're gonna cast an actor in the main role, the character is gonna have a name in this game. But that it ties into any of the other games seems almost surprising. I welcome it though. Like, it's goofy, and goofy is good. Or I mean, it's something, and something is better than nothing. The few instances of really goofy shit in the last game were by far the most interesting part, because so much of that game otherwise was just so bland. Let's I wonder if there's like cheat codes with the profile name in this game too. But we'll
Friendship.
just put that in. That was loud. I wonder if I cranked the boost or the bass up on my headphones or what. But Master Demo, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Let me check real quick, because it still looks... I'm not sure if the game itself is going to be as dark as the last one, but it does look like the capture just comes off really dark. So I wonder if this looks better. Or does this look like just too washed out? Looks a little washed out. So let's... let me try something. Okay, no, that's not what we want to do. I'm going to turn it off, and we'll see if the game doesn't look weirdly dark. We'll probably keep it like this. Happy Labor... Oh, yeah, I guess it's Labor Day in America. I was going to say we don't celebrate that here, which isn't true exactly. But our Workers' Day, I guess we call it, is May 1st. But to everyone who has the day off work, happy Labor Day. And to everyone who's a worker and laborer, you are a good person who provide value to the world. And you deserve a day off every now and then. So why not today? There's no actual control options or settings. We're just going to have to play and see what the controls are, I guess. Oh, there's a brightness setting. Let's crank it up a little bit here. Slow motion camera cuts on. Let's go with that. Autosave, sure. Bonus modes. Let's just take a sneak peek in here. Bonus levels. Weapons, movies. Oh, dude, let's, I see a little thumbnail there of Mr. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Let's save the bonus materials for after we play the game, because they might have some spoilers. Well, I'm trying to think if there's any more preamble that I want to get through before we get started, but I think we should probably just dive in. What do you guys say? Let's hunt some spies. Well, we got the interceptor. I feel like the intro with each game here is like less exciting than the last game.
Nostra isn't closing in. They're here.
Get out of there!
Don't worry, I'm on my way.
Alright, so immediately game runs like dog shit. The first game, I think, was locked at 30 FPS. Or maybe it was not locked at 30, but it was like kind of dipping. I remember at least the second game had more consistent 60 FPS. And this is like struggling to reach 30, it feels like. I will say it looks better than Part 2. But it still has a very kind of bland... Well, I guess it's a little hard to judge. I wouldn't say necessarily a bland look compared to Part 1. But a very, like, drab, sort of dark... Well, 2006 look, I guess. How do I break? Alright, look at that. How's the audio balance? It looks like game audio is probably a bit on the loud side. I'll turn it down in a moment. Very 2006 Xboxy. Yeah, it's just turn it down ever so slightly. I think once there's like explosions and shit, it like clips. Well, it doesn't clip exactly, but it's harder to hear. All right, okay. Like already, the game at least seemingly attempts more set piece type stuff than Part 2. What? Fuck this frame rate though. Like the sense of speed is just not great. Alright, there we have him, the man himself.
I've got the tech. Meet me in the West Alley. We can cut through the Ardale.
But the transport isn't here.
Then just leave the damn thing where it is.
I didn't put 3 years' work into the Interceptor to just leave it for Nostra.
Without the tech, the Interceptor's nothing but a go-kart. You know that.
Yeah, but it's my go-kart, and you know that.
Karen, do you even know how to fire a gun?
Quality stock sound effects. Dude, the brightness is so fucked. But this game already has more elaborate cinematic storytelling than Part 2. I mean, Part 1 didn't either, but it also clearly didn't care about that aspect. I like how his gun clearly were not aimed at them, but that's fine. He's the Rock. It's quite the landing, though. Oh, shit. She doesn't know how to use a gun. Alright, we got a Wilhelm scream about 5 minutes into the game.
Pity about the girl. I kinda liked her. Fiery nature. Nice of them to leave this for us, though. Tell the men to dig out whatever else is salvageable. The rest can burn.
That sure is a 2006 video game villain. Yeah, like I said, it's already like there's just so much more personality to this than the second game. Even if it doesn't play any better, it will have that going for it, I think. I hope. I mean, it's obviously pretty generic, and you know, it's very much of its time, but it's kind of quaint.
Dr. Cyrus and I are glad you could make it. Yes, as Project Phoenix nears completion, you will see we are putting your capital to good use. We have made several upgrades to the Interceptor. But first, let's show you around the boat, so you can see in what other ways your capital is being put to use.
It's an evil investors meeting.
Your contact is Dante. Meet him in the supply room.
Wow, it just starts off
Remember,
with
don't
the
blow your cover.
I was gonna say with the undercover shit,
Oh,
with the on foot shit.
Sabotage this ship.
All right. Well, we'll try to keep a low profile for now. This is my objective radar. Okay. Arrow pointing to an objective. I see. Red blips are enemies. Yeah, it's interesting to see kind of the transition from 2001 to 2003 to 2006 in terms of some of these things like tutorializing and content and stuff. Like the fact that there are no subtitles and no options for it, like some of the way some of the things are structured, feels very like, how do you put it? Different from what you would expect today. I mean, I had the same feeling kind of when I was playing Batman Begins not too long ago, where certain aspects feel kind of surprisingly modern. Wow, I'm a really good spy. And other parts obviously feel very much not so modern. Oh! Classic The Rock move. Alright, let's turn off the alarm. It was nothing. Oh boy, we got vertical inverted aiming here. Control inversion off. Salvo. I don't even know what that means. Let's leave it like that for now. There we go. Oh, hello. I do like OTGs or something. Oh, can I? All right, it's pretty good. Are we gonna get reinforcements here? Yep. Throw him into the wall. Oh, that's pretty good. Stun punch. Oh, dude. Okay, this game's pretty sick. I mean, I kind of don't give a shit about the rest. I mean, you can do fucking suplexes and shit. It's already at least a 6 out of 10, and it can only go up from here. All right, are we done here now? Okay. As long as the enemies don't do anything and I don't have to worry about gunplay, it's pretty alright.
Can I help you?
If your name is Dante, you can.
And if it's not,
Then I'll have to kill you.
then I guess I'll be Dante. The Interceptor's in the cargo bay, but to get there you need to bypass the security systems on the lower deck.
Got the access codes?
They're on the bridge. When you get them, meet me below in the computer room. Oh, and one more thing. Wallace just sent word. The scientist who helped Nostra rebuild the Interceptor might be on board, and you've been ordered to take him out. Check the research lab.
So I get to steal a car and make a hit. Must be my lucky day.
Very excited to get to murder people. Alright.
Follow me. I'll unlock the starboard door.
Oh, okay, sure. Got bona fide NPC walk speeds here. Alright, if I just tilt the stick as absolute little as possible, looks like we can keep even pace. Is he gonna lead the way, or? Well, I have an arrow. I guess I just needed him to open the door for me. Oh, I was gonna say, can I toss this guy overboard? Oh. Never mind, just do a fucking twisting net breaker. I'll just leave him here then. Oh, he fades out of existence. No worries. See ya! That's pretty good. I actually kind of like the ragdolls too. You know, the combat in this surprisingly all right. At least for as long as these guys don't fight back. I legit was expecting to truly hate everything about the on-foot stuff, but
Hell of a time for a maintenance check with outsiders on board.
The problem's not only on the bridge. We should run more tests before reboot.
There's no time. Power it up as soon as you get that board fixed. Get him! What the? You lose your way to the helipad, Flyboy?
Sorry. Thought this was my room.
Final warning. Leave the area now. You're gonna get hurt. Stand.
oh, just fucking rock bottom. All right, pretty good. Oh, dude. Pretty good. All right, let me just turn off this. False alarm. Don't worry about it, guys. Oh. Alright, he just collapsed. Alright, let's just arm some bombs while we're at it, I guess. I wonder if that's like... Actually, let's check. Yeah, secondary objectives. Plant bombs. Pick up ammo from the armory. Hopefully the rest of the bomb things are going to be kind of... Like, hopefully we won't have to go too far off the beaten path to find where we're meant to plant them. Alright. Do some hacking. Wait, what's this? Oh, it's on the outside, I guess.
You might want to take a look at this. We're gonna get you an escort back to the helipad. Don't let him get away.
I'm not sure, like, how the alarm system works here, but... Wait, did he just activate it from up there? Okay, sure, fine.
I'm gonna get you.
No, I wanna... Oh yeah, that was meant to be a stun punch, sure. I guess it seemed like you can stun them. Like, the stun punch isn't the only way to stun them. It just is like an instant way of setting up the rock moves. I'm not sure, but we'll figure it out. All right, let's go. Kind of wish I was able to do more moves from the rear grapple, but that's pretty satisfying nonetheless.
Don't let him get away.
Oh, okay. Just trying to get a better view, but no such luck. That's fucking satisfying. I just want to like stomp on him or something, but still pretty good. Let's see if there's any more bomb placements. Oh, speak of the devil. Nope. There we go. It's not a terrible looking game. Like, it has a pretty, you know, drab look to it compared to sort of the sleek elegance of the first game. But it's still pretty, like, detailed. It's not bad looking.
Nice work getting the
Oh,
codes.
it's
Time
him.
to fry their security system.
Oh yeah, we gotta do two-player hacking. I see.
They use a duality control panel, so I'll need your assistance on this.
I see.
Good work. Keep it up. Only one more to go. Done. Now you can get to the research lab. That's where you'll find the head scientist.
Grab a gun from the weapons locker in the corner. It's not loaded. You'll need to get ammo from the armory.
I see. Let me just check a look. Okay. It seemed like the voices were a bit low, but I can't actually boost them specifically, so. Alright, we have a gun. Kind of curious to see how the gun controls are going to be, how modern they're going to feel, basically. Never saw it coming.
How do you like working for Nostra? Heard you made some upgrades to the go-kart.
Alex? They sent you to kill me?
Nothing personal. Just following orders.
Since when do you follow orders?
Give me a good reason not to. Maybe I won't.
How about if I help you get out of here?
As long as you let me drive.
Gomez is airlifting the interceptor to another location. I'll need to prep it before it can roll. We don't have much time. Grab the tech from the repair room and meet me in the cargo bay.
So I thought that...
Alex! I was never working for Nostra.
Good. Because I really didn't want to shoot you.
I thought an arrow would lead me to the armory. But... Oh shit, you got a dodge roll, I see. Oh nice, I hit both of them. Oh yeah, he's like stunned now. Okay, he's trying to do a move, but that's fine. That's so good. Did he just step outside? I think so. There's no like map or anything, is there? I don't know where this supposed armory is, but maybe it's this way. Oh shit. Oh, there's some bomb thing we can put there at least. Is that a gun? I guess it is. Nice, I just used the cutscene to warp behind him. Well, we got a little bit of ammo, at least. Oh, I see. We got like good camera control, at least, so... And at least the option to invert. I guess I tripped the thing. Alright, disabled itself. Good. Whoop. Oh well. So it definitely feels more modern than some other games I've played. Sick. Like he slammed him right through the table. Interceptor tech acquired.
Looking for you. Better get to the cargo hold.
Nice and
Don't worry.
specific.
I set up a distraction.
Okay, so I guess these are the bombs I actually planted. I didn't get all 6. Oh well. But hey, unlike the second game, in this one maybe there's like actually some sort of incentive to get all of them, or like to do secondary objectives. Alright, okay. Is there a door on this side? No, I just go out here again, I guess. I still don't know exactly like how the arrow works. Did someone shoot me? Oh, okay, yeah, there's guys there. Oh shit. Wall hog, there's a cover system?
Attention all personnel. Please report to the upper deck immediately.
Hold R. Okay. So it's like RE4 style, I guess. Still don't know how I actually shoot. Oh, okay. I'm tap R to go into aiming mode. A, X. Do I have to lean out? Did I just undraw my gun? Nope, that's not the button. I'm trying to figure out which button actually shoots. Hold X. Holding X just puts the gun away. A, Y. Oh, that also puts it away. Do I lean out? Do I have to press?
All engineers report to your commanding officer.
How the fuck do I shoot? Do I hold L and A is like the only button that doesn't. Oh, okay. Wait, what the? Did I shoot there? I do. Okay, there's just like a full second lag. Okay, so you do shoot with R. It's just if you're in cover, there's just this super long, awkward lag. Kind of looks like I can't get through the fire here, though. A reloads, okay. Oh, okay, never mind. I can just walk through there. So I guess if you just start tapping punch, you basically, yeah. Alright, heal. Okay, I don't need to worry about that guy. Oh, shit. Tuck and roll. Wait, hang on. This is not the right way, but... That's still fun. Actually, maybe it is the right way, because it doesn't look like I'm going to want to go through here. Just see if there's anything of interest here. Apparently not. Pitch black. Shit, press R to zoom. Okay, maybe I need to be in gun mode. Yeah, okay. Wow, the sensitivity is like super low. Alright, it's a little awkward, but it's not terrible by any means. Oh shit. Let's see if I can stun him, but nope, okay. Oh shit. Oh, he was stunned, I think. Oh well. Oh shit! Oh, I picked up a big old wrench or something. I was trying to grab him, but it's not the worst. Trying to see, I couldn't bring up my gun while I was carrying that thing. He's probably dead now. Yeah. Well, there's some sort of save checkpoint kind of thing going on. That's nice. What's this? Weapons? How do I swap weapons? Pick up item? Oh, okay. Just a big old Triple H hammer, I see.
Attention, we have fires being...
Alright. Oh, okay.
Would you guys believe I'm just here to rotate the tires? Didn't think so.
being reported in compartments 8 and 9.
Black, maybe? No. Nice, that works. So... you can headshot him to make him go down pretty quick. That's nice. 100 Mega Shock. What's up? Leon Kennedy's jacket and the Halo 2 HUD. Yeah, something like that. Shoot the cable to free the interceptor. Good thing I just had time to read that. Did he stand directly beneath it? How did it even hit the cable? I really like actually that there's like all these little cutscenes interspersed.
So tell me, does the rocket launcher come standard with this thing, or is it only an option?
The rocket launcher is always an option.
She was just in there, I guess.
I'll take it.
That looked a little weird, but alright. The transition in and out of these cutscenes, it's pretty smooth. Granted, I am playing this off of the hard drive, but even so.
The interceptor is secured.
And a scientist, were you successful with
I
that?
can't imagine it being much worse.
Yeah, I was successful.
She looks pretty different.
Transport is ready. I'll send the coordinates now.
I guess this is like her in-game model when we saw the cutscene model
Alex, this is
previously.
Cryo. I'm in position for a pickup. I hope you're strapped in. I
Wow,
got a
this is
feeling
some,
you're gonna hit bumps.
CG vibes. Meet Cryo at the pickup point. Wow, there's some crazy
Tracking your position by satellite.
blur
I'll give
going
you
on
updates
here.
when I can. This is Nostra territory. If you can take out their communications network, they'll have a harder time coordinating a pursuit.
How the fuck are you supposed to make anything out? Okay, well, you got some kind of targeting. White to use the rear weapons. Pretty awkward. There's just fucking motion blur all over the screen and everything runs at like 15 FPS. Well, still, despite that, it's giving me a far stronger first impression than I was expecting, to be honest. Firefighting shaft. That's a pretty cool thing, though. Once again, it's like an all-new HUD to learn, though.
Alex, I'm dropping a weapons crate just ahead of you so you can replenish your ammunition. Stay to the right and you should see it floating.
That's pretty cool. So we got the automatic.
Alex, the interceptor is equipped with a special salvo weapon. You can use it
Oh.
to take out multiple targets.
Okay. Fucking climax mode from Afterburner Climax. Now that I know what it is, I definitely need to disable vertical aiming for it.
You're coming up on a dam, but the spillway doors are shut. Find a way to open them.
Is it over here? I can't see anything. Luckily, whoever was shooting at me stopped caring once I stepped out of the vehicle. That's pretty good. I like it. All right, we gotta shoot some jabronis here. Looks like it. Oh shit, I was just looking up top to see what was happening. Did not notice the guy literally right in front of me shooting at me. Oops. There we go. Oh. God damn it. Like, that shit is satisfying. The game hasn't done a particularly great job of explaining and tutorializing all the vehicle controls, but we'll figure it out. Like already the mission structure, like it's very much not the same as the first game. Oh, okay, well, kind of maybe. But it's a lot more interesting than the second game. Alright, so I know there's some guys shooting at me, but I have a lot of ammo actually. Still kind of getting the hang of how to transition between melee and shooting. I mean, controls-wise, I know how it works, but just to kind of get a sense for the flow of how to do it effectively and what to expect from the enemies and such.
Don't let him get away.
That other guy saw what was coming. He was having none of it. Yeah, I gotta see. I think there's some more moves from that gorilla press or whatever, lift. Oh, up to cycle through weapons. Good, okay. I like to swap weapons. Okay, secondary weapons I'm a little unclear on. Okay. Like this looks like fucking Descent or something. Like this feels so different. Like all the weird purple colors. I mean, I think it's pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. I'm just like confused because I feel like it doesn't line up with the visual style that we saw in like the city and the ship. Onimusha, what's up? Oh, okay, that's quite the transition. Okay, yeah, you just kind of paint the targets. All right, it's pretty cool. I don't like that. Oh, okay, I destroyed something. I didn't even see what I was doing, but sure. Oh, yeah. Like, the game is... Whoa, okay. Well, luckily I have the objective arrow. I don't understand what happened there exactly, but I know which way to go. Okay. I guess I should have hit a jump thing to jump over those laser beams or... Ooh, hang on. Pause. Just adjust my chair a little bit. Oh, so that's what the top left. I was wondering what those icons were on the top left. So those are the salvo. Did I start with the same shitty health, or did I somehow take all this damage right now? The thing too with like the frame rate and a lot of other things, like it's pretty... There's a lot of reasons why this is kind of confusing in terms of like understanding when I'm taking damage, for example. Okay, so it's like activating these things, I see. But the fact that it's like literally kind of jerky and hard to see what's going on makes it even harder to parse some of that stuff. Oh, shit. Yeah, okay. So I understand how the laser beams... Oh, okay. So I hit another checkpoint. These are the same as those giant Tesla orbs from the previous game. Games, I should say. Maybe they were only the first one. I don't remember, but... Yeah, okay. Atomic Runner, what's up? This is pretty cool so far. I like it a lot more than the second game. And that's interesting. I was kind of speculating some of those things. Oh, wow. Okay. Before I started playing any of these games, I knew that the like Metacritic rating for these 3 games, like the first game had an 80 something, and both Spy Hunter 2 and this one had ratings in like the low to mid 50s, I think. They were in the 50s anyway. And I was kind of thinking, like, I wonder if that, like, double boost? No, there's a boost, I'm sure, but inputs are different, I suppose. I wonder how much of that is like... The reticle is very slidey on this one. You know, like a Metacritic score of 50 brings with it like certain expectations and kind of different expectations in 2003 versus 2006.
I'm dropping a weapons crate so you can replenish your ammunition. Stick to the left and you should see it.
Okay, cool. I hit it before he stopped talking. And it gives me my health back. Nice. That's not a jump. Nice. And I think probably, I mean, we'll see. This game could get super annoying and shit later on, but it's making a hell of a lot stronger first impression than the second game, the previous game. Like, it's not just a better first impression than the first impression the second game made, but also my first impression of this is that it's a lot cooler and better than the second game just overall. It runs like shit comparatively. Alright, well, it's just grazed us, luckily. And I think good performance is quite important for a game like this. But at the very least, this game is definitely compensating for that in other ways. Like, 10 minutes in, like, this game already has shown more memorable, unique, and interesting level design and, like, set pieces than anything in the second game. I think, sure, there's a lot of 2006 sort of generically drab, quote-unquote realistic-looking environs. But already this, like, sort of second location, third, I guess, after the city and the ship, has this weird purple, you know, CG, like 90s CG vibe to it that I'm pretty into.
Blocking your path at the naval yard. Find a way to get around it.
But we've also like seamlessly transitioned between this is the third mission, and we haven't gotten to any like stat screens or any like debriefing of any kind. So I'm curious if that's just going to be the way it is, because we have these like secondary objectives which I assume would be locked to some kind of, or tied to some kind of unlockables or rewards of some sort. But there's no like mission complete screen or anything like that, which I would expect from a game that has like distinct missions. Are these like searchlights or just mood lighting? Like, it looks pretty cool, but I'm not sure what to make of it. Oh, there's a docking point here. I see. Also, you can do fucking wrestling moves, so that literally makes any game better. Okay, that looked like a objective thing, but never mind. And I think going back to what I was saying about the whole expectations. expectations with regards to like Metacritic scores and that kind of thing. I think by 2006, there was definitely to a degree, I think, a resistance to certain, like, although this does feel extremely 2006, I think I mentioned like the first Spy Hunter game we played was an awesome game. It reviewed well, but I don't think it would have reviewed well a few years later, just like the way sort of game design trends go. And I can see how, like, not specifically that, like, oh, you know, if this reviewed poorly in 2006, that means it's actually good. It's not that so much as, like, the things, like, any number of things could have been held against this game without it affecting at all anyone's, much less my, appreciation of it, you know, 14 years later. Oh, that's just like a crowbar. Again, not that I ever really care about review scores. Like, I don't, you know, that's not an important factor in my determining whether I'm interested in a game or not. But I'm kind of curious to see, like, what this game, what, if anything, this game ends up doing to deserve an average review score, which by all accounts is, like, considered, you know, like a 50-something Metacritic isn't an average score. That's like a terrible score, right? And I think the last game absolutely deserved it because it was just so dull and uninteresting. But this already, I think, genuinely has a lot going for it. Maybe not Midway's best game from this era, but seems pretty damn alright to me. But I can see certain missions getting really annoying with shit like that, just getting shot at without much room to avoid it, or I guess he's just gonna keep talking way past the point where we actually pick up the thing from here on out. Alright, so crossing this line just activates these trap things. Now we just gotta avoid them. Do I have... Oh, okay, so B, I can... I was like, did I die or not? I can shoot to the sides, I guess, with the B button. But, like, yeah, already this game has had more, like, transitions between driving and boating, like, seamlessly back and forth compared to, like, the entirety of the last game. It was just, like, not a thing. Are the oil slick actually doing anything in this game? Alright, I might turn off the slow-mo things because it's getting a little frequent. Oh, so that's the rear ammo meter, the bar, I guess. It's like an oil slick icon. But yeah, even though the frame rate makes things a little tough to read and tough to deal with in some ways, I think overall the combat and overall controls and feel of this is just way better than the second game. Okay, bike form is a little different, but sure. Guess we get to see the rock. It's more like driving an actual bike. Car, what's up?
Alex, watch out. You have a missile on your tail.
Alright. I'm not going to be able to focus much on chat here, I don't think. Alright, let me just drive right through there. It's very sensitive. Oh. Alright, we Battletoads now. Ouch! It's pretty weird. Defense. Alright, pull L to perform a slide. That was a little early, but shit. Oh boy! Transitioned into a cutscene. Alright. We got crushed by a rock. How appropriate. Movie games based on movies that don't exist. My favorite cursed game genre. It's a pretty sweet genre. This is also the double whammy of not only is it a game based on a movie that never came out, it's a game based on a movie based on a game that never came out. Because, yeah, I was mentioning that before that, for fuck's sake, this is really hard to control. The bike handling is a bit shit. Even movies that come out, based on games, don't often get an actual game adaptation. You know, there's the Street Fighter games, plural, obviously. There's the
Watch out! You have a missile on your tail.
the Prince of Persia. You know, the Prince of Persia movie was based on Sands of Time, but it had a game. Like, I haven't seen the movie and I haven't played the game, so I guess I don't know exactly how they tie into each other. But the Forgotten Sands was released like to coincide with the movie, and like the design of the prince is very much based on how he looks in the movie. So it's essentially, I mean, it's kind of like this movie never materialized, so I don't know if the plot or like how many elements would have been the same. But it's still, you know, it's not necessarily an adaptation, but it's a tie-in, so that's like close enough. Okay, I guess I'll just jump over these then. Having a slide button is pretty sick, though. Dude, like, there's not a lot of room to avoid that. There's like so many of these little interstitial cutscenes. It's kind of cool. I mean, it's unfortunate that they look awful. I just mean from like the quality standpoint. The contrast is all messed up. But it's cooler than anything that happened in the second game, so I'll take it. What were they trying to achieve, the guys in those trucks, by driving off that ledge? That's kind of what I'm wondering, but oh well. Man, if only we got a Rampage game based on the movie. I haven't seen the movie, and I don't know if that they would be any good, but it would be another video game movie game starring The Rock.
Wallace needs to see you. Now, Alex.
I think that's an inherently good quality.
What the hell's going on?
Come on, let's go see Wallace.
Dude, those fucking cyber glasses.
I did a quick check on the Interceptor's weapons systems. It has some modifications. Seems like pretty advanced stuff. Haven't had time to make a full assessment. Too busy playing errand boy for Wallace. Like I've got nothing better to do than escort you to the conference room? I need a raise.
Your floor, sir.
I like his fucking nuclear glowing apron. Alright, we're just decontaminating or something, I guess?
Decker, step into the scanner.
Oh.
Everyone into the facility gets zapped. You know that.
Oh, yeah, right, of course.
All clear. Step forward through the doorway.
All zapped and ready.
Tour after your meeting with Wallace. He seems eager. It's nice having the Interceptor back.
This is pretty cool, though. Like, we'll get to explore the fucking agency headquarters. Getting elaborate as shit. Getting strong Deus Ex vibes from this. Maybe it's just the reflective marble floor. Although it's actually reflecting ourselves here. Pretty advanced. But hey, 2006. Hey, what's up, Jay? Dude, imagine if The Rock played JC Dente. I mean, the Deus Ex is still a good game, but if you could do The Rock Bottom
never gets old, you know. I mean,
and or the People's Elbow in Deus Ex.
You know how advanced
It
the
would
tech
be a
is,
better
but there's
game.
always room for improvement, and that's what keeps me awake. Nothing's ever perfect. You just run out of time.
Oh my god. Okay, the overlapping voiceovers are a bit much, but
With Gomez controlling the operation, Nostra isn't in the minor leagues anymore. He's recruiting top personnel, weapons specialists, Soviet Spetsnaz, scientists, and setting up a network with a reach that extends well beyond Europe, armed with a technology I regret to say far more advanced than that which they'd stolen from us.
Sorry I'm late. Traffic was a bitch.
You said you took care of the scientist,
No, I said the mission was a success.
but she's still alive. How the hell is that a success?
Got her phone number.
I gave you an order.
To put a bullet in one of our own? No way I'm doing that.
What makes you think she's one of our own? She's been working with them for the past year.
Under threat from Gomez. He'd have killed her if she resisted. She was inside with a reason, just waiting to make her move.
that guy's head sure is
Well,
animated.
I'm afraid she may have done just that.
Well, this guy's a corporate stooge, so
Lieutenant, are you
he
all
would
right? We gotta get
suspect
moving. Your
her.
base is under attack. Take this headset. It links you with our communications grid.
All units respond. Security threat level 5.
Like, dude, like,
Rendezvous at your
the-
assigned checkpoints.
fucking crazy set piece nature of this is like so much cooler than the second game. I feel like the first game was so strictly like the whole,
Through to the lobby. You go with Keller and secure the labs. Secure that door.
like it didn't obviously try to tell a story. Like it wasn't concerned about really anything other than the, oh dude, than the car action gameplay. And it focused very clearly on that and did a great job at it. But the second game, I felt, tried to put more of this story stuff in the game and tried to like add a little bit more to the sort of world and lore aspect, but it did an incredibly half-assed job of it. This already is doing it way, way better. And you get to play as The Rock, and you have wrestling moves. Like, again, I thought the on-foot stuff would be awful.
They're flooding the lab with test drones. I'm shutting down the central computer. You'll have to protect me. Alex, grab a gun.
But they're doing good shit with it. Who am I shooting? Regal's red, so I'm guessing these are bad guys. Alright, oh, I'm all out of ammo, I guess? Okay, I think this is an ammo locker. Oh, shit. Sure is. Ouch. Like, having the auto-aim like in Wheelman would have been welcome. I feel like the controls isn't quite refined enough to make this like super satisfying in terms of like the shooting itself, like just the act of shooting a gun and hitting something. This isn't satisfying enough.
Murphy, I'm tracking you on the security cameras.
But the like
There's a lot of
aiming
ground to cover
and the
between
sort of
where you are and
tactical
where you need
aspect of it is a little more questionable. Would I say this is the game they were aiming to make with the second one? I think you could make that argument. I think it depends a little bit on what you mean specifically, because clearly this game has, I think, larger ambitions. Tonally, I think this game succeeds in setting the tone that game was probably looking for. Do I use D-pad to no? How do I swap weapons here? Black, white, nope. I don't know how to throw grenades either. Well, okay,
that door behind
Pull L. Oh yeah, right. So I can like go into cover with white, but I have to press R to like pop out before I can start shooting. It's just a little awkward. L. But I think even being a little iffy, albeit pretty decent for 2006 standards, these parts are still mostly welcome, I think. So far. We're early into the game still, but if they end up getting really annoying, we haven't really seen. That hasn't really happened yet. Like, I'm pretty sure I can't swap the camera position, by the way. That's not something you would maybe expect to be seen in a game this old. I'd probably take cover, though. Or...
You're not equipped to clear that exit. Activate the laser.
We could just do that.
Our test shields to redirect the beam.
oh yeah. Use the laser to clear the mainframe blocking the exit. Like, I'm surprised how bespoke everything feels in terms of like what we're doing, like each sort of room and wait, hang on. Hold right. Okay. Whoops. That probably means right is right is swapping. Hold right to pick up. Definitely Halo vibes. Right. I totally forgot what it said, but we actually have... Oh, a little collectible, I guess. A little objective marker here. What am I... Alright. Oh yeah, I probably don't want to stand in that. Whoa, okay. Hello. Oh. Ouch. I thought it was... Okay, I misinterpreted the radar there. Got him. I guess there's only two. It says like after you stun him, you can use any face button to do a finishing move, but it doesn't seem like there are 4 different ones.
The controls on the propulsion lab are located through that small door on your left. Use them to operate the test engines.
Sorry. Oh. Door on my left. I thought it... For some reason, I thought the dialogue triggered like it was meant to be after I got into that room. Please. Try to snap myself out of cover. It did not go well. Well, 2 can play that game. Did I drop my gun? Oh, okay. I died. I don't know how the health bar works, I guess. What's up, Lumisar? Well, the second game was all driving, but it was shit. And this game is definitely cooler so far. So it's not all bad. Oh, okay, I think there's a health box. Okay. I mean, the checkpointing feels very modern compared to the other games, that's for sure. Where am I hitting? Oh, just the glass? Wait, hang on. I threw the grenade straight here, but I still there's bullet marks. Okay. Yeah, I'm taking a lot of hits here. So those empty little pips, can I refill those? Yeah, okay, I do recover. I see. Okay, it's not quite Halo, but it's a little similar. It's kind of like Resistance. Didn't that? Well, if anyone remembers that game. I think that had a health system like that, where it, like, you can recover a bit, but just a bit. So what am I... Fucking hell. People up there. I see. I was wondering where the hell I was being shot at from. There we go. Well, fuck. Well, there's no dudes here. At least. Still don't quite understand this, but... I guess I'm maybe... Oh, I guess I can go into the room now, so... I'll do that and then... come back here, maybe. Man, the brightness does look a bit fucked. Okay, hang on. I was trying to look at this earlier on, but I think I'll actually still... give me a sec here. I'll enable the gamma correction thing I did, and we can probably turn back. Think that... does it look any better? The blacks are just more crushed now. You know what? I think this looks worse, actually. Let me just crank up the brightness a little extra, and I'll disable the gamma correction in OBS.
Hack the door on the other side of the lab.
Yeah, I think it looks
we'll
better.
Have to blast our way through. There's a test missile from the lab, activated from the control panel nearby.
So I was supposed to do something up there. I guess I meant to shoot the rocket there or something. All right.
All right.
Happy Monday, Borizzle. What's up? This is the first Spy Hunter game to feature on-foot segments, as the back of the box proudly proclaims. Did I? I guess I hit the door. Okay. It makes sense that they would want to have stuff in the game. Whoops. That's... I didn't hit anyone I cared about. I thought I would aim with the left trigger. Force of habit. Because this was so, you know, the movie tie-in aspect and having the rock star in the game, like, it's a little weird to have a famous actor in the lead role when, like, no human beings are ever on screen. It's just a car. Even if it's a little weird fit for how, specifically how focused the Spy Hunter games have always been on the driving part, like even the most recent ones before this. But I still think it works a lot better than I thought it would. Is there a... Okay.
You're getting close. Through the storage room, there's a defensive
Rock would make a good car.
With motion sensing turrets.
Sure.
They guarded the security office entrance.
Nice, I'm being shot in the cutscene. Thanks. Always a cool feature. I guess they toss a grenade up here. You do drop your weapons. That's interesting. So there's a cover system, but it's a little awkward to use. So I feel like I'm... Well, okay, maybe not. I was going to say, I feel like I'm better off not using it. Maybe not. No! Fuck. I wanted to dive out of the way, not into the way. I can't take cover here. I see. And the sound effect for this Desert Eagle is really limp. It also seems to not do a lot of damage. Oh, you can shoot pretty rapid fire, though. Let's get some health. Oh, nope. Oh. Fucking hell. I heard my friend talk about some kind of automated turret, something or other. Pretty sure I can't. If that was meant to help me take these guys out, then yeah, I don't know about that plan. Oh, I think I got him. Okay, well, we're alive at least. A little micro Uzi, I guess. That's pretty cool. What else we got? And let's try this machine pistol deal. Let's stick with the MP5. I'm not sure the other gun is like, but we might as well stick to it.
Nostra hacked our turrets. I can't control them. Distract their aim.
Oh boy. Oh, hello. I have a feeling this isn't gonna work, but yeah. Well, I'm gonna die here. So, well, fuck it. Let's just get that over with. Hopefully, I don't have to redo too much. Yeah, checkpoints quite liberal. Except these guys are all respawned, I guess. Oh, I can at least skip that. Oh boy. Fuck. Alright, okay, I didn't realize that the enemies would respawn. I wasn't really... ready for that. I was a little more ready this time. Not really taking much cover, but I can hit him. I wonder if the health items are still there. Okay, so now I definitely don't really have any MP5 ammo. Probably better off picking up their rifles. If they dropped any, I'm sure what happened there. Can I like no, okay. I was gonna say, can I like redirect these to go into the turret room or something? And then hack the turrets? I don't think I'm really meant to like just run in there. This doesn't look like it leads anywhere. I guess we can at least confirm whether the health respawn. Kinda looks like it. Yeah. That's good. Find a way to get past. So it is annoying to know that if I do try something and I die and I redo this, I'm gonna have to refight those guys. Alright, I'm just seeing if the game would even allow me to backtrack further. It seems to not let me, which to me means that you know, we don't have to. Whatever we're meant to do, the solution is right here. Now, it's possible that I meant to just go into the room and just hide behind the pillars or something, but okay, I guess I can't go in there. Oh, that seems to kind of work. All right, the pillars are matrixing it up here. Oh, something is exploding over there. I'm being hit. Well, let me just dodge roll all the way over here. Well, that went surprisingly well. Sure. Okay. Oh, hello. Almost shot him. Recovered IES tech. There's something about the... I mean, maybe it's not helped by the fact that it's 4x3, but there's something about the camera...
Nice work. You secured 3 of our labs, but there's
Feels
2 more to go.
really cramped.
Weapons and ammo from the closet. I'll disable the turrets. Last word from the weapons lab didn't sound good. I've lost contact. We need to get over there. Follow me.
Alright. I'll get to that, Murphy. I'm just gonna stock up with a closet. So are there different weapons here? No. Well, are these just fucking car batteries? Okay. Wait. Oh, okay. Never mind. There we go. And yeah, just grab the ammo. So the Desert Eagle seemed to kind of suck. But I think I'll still pick it up just so we can stock up on ammo so I don't have to worry about it. Actually, it doesn't seem like you can even carry that much ammo. This is just like one clip though. Fuck it. Yeah, because I can't grab any more. You know what this game reminds me of? These parts at least? It reminds me a lot of Dead to Rights. I was thinking of like games that try to combine this like melee brawling and third-person shooting part. And I remember actually really quite liking that game. Because I was thinking, like, are there other games that try for this kind of thing, but maybe do a better job of it? Now, I haven't played that in like 15 years.
Murphy,
or more. But I remember liking it at the time. But that's the thing. If I'd played this when it came out, a lot of the things that I find a little irksome.
We've been fighting these bastards off since the attack began. We're losing too many agents.
I powered the turret up. Someone needs to get on it.
Alex, that's you. Keep Nostra off the stairs and make sure they get nowhere near the control room.
You can pick up these mines and put them at the entrances and stairs. Nice little welcoming gifts for Nostra.
Oh boy. Yeah, like, all the things that I find irksome about this game, I would probably have felt different about. You know, I have 14 years of hindsight, you know. Oh, are those mines maybe? Those car battery looking things? Nope, okay, this is just different. Ah, I see. So where was I supposed to put this? Supposed to man this thing? Are they just gonna come walking in here as soon as I man that? I don't know.
Here they come!
Oh, okay. Oh well. At least I was able to place one mine. Not quite the assault I was expecting, to be honest, but the guy's like right there. The audio mixing definitely seems a little odd. Hey, even that directional damage thing, obviously not like groundbreaking for 2006, but just one of those details that I wouldn't necessarily expect from a game on this console. It just stands out as kind of a modern touch in an otherwise, a game that otherwise feels like clearly of a different era. So I know there's a guy behind there, but it's a little hard to actually aim at. Precision of this gun leaves a little bit to be desired. Still, I'm okay with the turret section being kind of dull. It's preferable to it being weirdly difficult. Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. I guess if they run across the room, they might run into a mine. Okay, I just heard someone say fire in the hole. Not sure if it was one of us or one of them. I haven't exploded yet though, so I think we're okay. Oh shit, I just noticed there's rockets on this thing too. Yep, there sure are. Also, I don't think I hit the guy. Oh, that's probably why I want the rockets for. No! Wait, did I even take damage? Oh boy. That rolled further than I thought it would. Okay, I wasn't sure how the activation would work. Can I wrestle this guy? Nope. Got him. All clear. We're good. Nothing to worry about. Just a few of our guys exploded, I think. Well, that, you know, like I said, at least it wasn't annoying and like stupidly difficult. Doesn't look quite secure, but hey. Fuck, I tried to punch him. That will never get old. I can say that right now. Pump room seems like a room we might want to get into. Oh shit. Like landing those straight headshots to make them go down instantly, it just feels really good. Like the shooting isn't great, but every now and then, like something does feel pretty great, and it's like, hey, you know, that's pretty alright. But yeah, it's very interesting. Like, one of the things that I feel like is maybe not the most immediately obvious thing to differentiate this game from the two games that came before it, but that kind of stands out to me just playing it, is the fact that because it doesn't have any, like I said, sort of debriefing or anything like that, it just sort of seamlessly goes from one mission to the next. There's like no downtime. The other games were like really intense, but you still got that sort of downtime in between missions and natural like breaks. I wasn't sure if this was going to target me or not, but I guess those guns weren't that effective. And this just like keeps going. And there are some like story cutscenes and stuff, but they're very brief, and there's no like, the game doesn't even like stop to give you a mission briefing. Instead, that's like a voiced dialogue during a cutscene thing. Okay, this is not working. Yep, that wasn't cover. The turret hallway didn't actually really hurt me very much, though. Well, I'll try not to get stuck. Let me get that health to recover. We'll try again. Is this really what I'm meant to do, though? Am I meant to just fucking run through this? Because I can't, like, jump through this window or anything, can I? Well, I can get shot through it. But you can play that game. Oh, never mind. I can't actually stand up. Oh, okay. The cover system is fucking weird. Yeah, okay, I'm not in. These guys, like, just more than keep spawning. The grenades, surprisingly, are not that finicky. It's surprisingly easy to kind of get grenades to go where you want them. I feel like that's not something you take for granted. Dude, okay, this actually does do a chunk of damage. Yeah, let me just... Fuck, okay. I wanted to see, I know there was some interactable. But I wanted to see if I could get an idea what it actually did. Alright, that went pretty well. I think someone threw something. They did, but not at me. They just blew themselves up. Nice. Look like an explosive, but maybe not. Oh. So what? What's even the point of all this? These look like explosives, but... What am I doing exactly? Oh, shit. Rapid firing pistol feels pretty fucking good, though. Are they just spawning more of these guys? Oh, fuck, I'm out of guns. I don't think I can wrestle these guys.
Alex, Murphy, we're back online. The lab is clear, but Nostra's in the vehicle bay. You gotta get over there before they get the interceptor.
Alright, I think we're okay. Health refills, checkpoints, like, pretty generous, so... Oh, it looks like you can explode this. I thought it looked explosive, so I shot at it a little bit. I guess I had to shoot it more, maybe? Still don't really understand the purpose of these lifts, but... Maybe just there to provide cover? I don't know. Oh shit, okay. I thought it would be like a dialogue there, but I guess... Am I in the same room? Some of these transitions are a little confusing.
Take him out, Alex.
Oh. Okay, not what I was expecting exactly, but... Dude, these... Yeah, I was gonna say, those are fucking red barrels. Law dictates that they be explosives. Is there a dude there? Okay, whoa, I was trying to dodge. Nope, okay. It's kind of hard to use the explosive barrels on account of them flying across the room before they explode. But this dude fucking got caught on a blown up barrel. That's nonsense. Oh shit, I thought it would fire once. That was naive of me. Positioned it perfectly along the weapons locker there. But the grenade took care of it. Pretty cool boss fight. I mean, way better than the boss fights. Oh. Way better than the boss fights in the previous game. Also, I guess this rocket launcher is probably meant for the boss fight, but you know, it went pretty alright still. It's the only weapon I have. I wouldn't mind at least a sidearm, but I mean, whoever we're bumping into next is gonna have a real bad day. Has anyone commented on the Rock's healing factor? That's just his electrifying charisma. Makes sense to me. Also, 2006. Wait. What was I supposed to do? Okay, the arrow is pointing here. Am I meant to blow something up here? Oh, aha.
Follow the stairs up to the maintenance tunnel. It leads to a ventilation room.
Alright, yeah, someone's having a bad day. Well, yeah, like, dude, even within this, like, laboratory, secret agent facility, whatever, like, there's been more variation in environments here than in, like, the entirety of the last game. Alright, that was fun, but...
Okay, you're not far from the reactor. Good work.
Okay. The sound effect's so good. Oh, type. Okay, I thought it was some sort of interactive thing. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I don't think I hit both of them. What was the purpose of... Oh, I did. Nice. I still have one rocket left. What was the purpose of turning off the fan? Oh, shit. Dude, this fucking box. Oh, boy. I feel like we're gonna do this again. Well, let's turn the fan on, I guess. Or one last deed.
Follow the stairs up to the maintenance tunnel. It leads to a ventilation room.
Would have been nice. It's kind of weird that... Okay, yeah, the door's even closed now. I was going to say, we don't get any other weapons here. And, like, it makes sense to get these weapons for the boss, but you would think that they'd give us something else immediately after the boss.
Okay, you're not far from the reactor. Good work.
Oh, shit. See ya. Am I meant to jump down? Is there like a ladder or something? Doesn't really look like it. Because the objective thing is still pointing me... Oh! There we go. Sick. I was like, I didn't press the roll button, but it turns out I wasn't rolling.
Follow the stairs up to the maintenance tunnel.
Okay, so let's see what else we can do. Maybe I can just roll through this room here. I'll save all the rockets for these guys, but I'll actually, like,
You're not far from the
do some real
reactor.
quick.
Good work.
It's not great. I think he's dead. Okay. At least I know what I'm meant to do here now, so... No, rotate the catwalk, please. Rock. I was hoping I'd be able to recover a little bit of health first, but... He's stunned. Okay. Nice, the box didn't get in our way. I'd love a weapons locker. Well, health. That's a good start.
Nostra hacked the reactor controls. Help me get down to the core.
Bloom. Ah. There we go. That's a little more comfortable. I'm assuming that's just more of the same. Oh, you can actually pick it up. Oh wait, hang on. What's my alternate? Did I have this the entire time? No, I must have picked it up for one of the guys I just killed. So I definitely checked. Well, whatever. Okay. Good to go, buddy. Oh, that's a doorway, I guess. Or door. Was I supposed to defend the reactor or destroy it? What was I supposed to do? Reticle's yellow, so I guess I'll just follow that guy. Surely he'll complain if I screw up.
They disabled the cooling rods. The reactor is overloaded. If we don't stabilize soon, we'll melt down.
You guys handle the core. I'll handle Nostra. Don't worry, I got your backs. They won't get anywhere near you.
Be careful with how much I promised, The Rock. Alright. So, I was thinking I'd take a break whenever I finished this mission, but it went on for a lot longer than I thought, and also everything just keeps going like this anyway. Hey, what's up? What was that? This game is pretty cool. I've been more positive on this than I expected to be going in, for sure. But, as mentioned, I'll be taking a short break. I'll be back in just a few minutes, and we'll defend these poor scientists, I guess. Be back in just a few minutes. Alright. I'm back. The opponent. Thank you very much, and I'm glad you enjoy the art. I had a good time drawing it. I was actually pretty lost for a bit about what to draw for Pit Fighter. I was looking at some reference, just like looking at some of the characters and seeing if there was like something. Like I thought about drawing basically the cutscene, if you can call it that, of the Masked Warrior when he's like, "Just wait." But I thought it would be kind of difficult to get that dramatic lighting right and to get it to look good. So I figured, fuck it, let's just draw. There's like this shot in the intro when you see all three main characters that I basically recreated. And it was actually pretty fun. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Okay. Defend the dudes. Well, the reactor. Like, you can make enemies go down pretty quickly. I feel like that's like a key component to any game feeling good. Just like not have enemies be too stupidly tanky. Oh, they're down here. I see.
Rain.
Yo, Atomic Runner, raining bits. I'll get to the message in a second. Oh, God damn it. Oh, no. Nope. Oh, shit. I didn't quite turn around. Oh, shit. I think I did like a counter thing. It's not at all what I... Yeah, see? Did it again by mistake. Kind of cool, though. Oh, they're going to come in from, like, more doors here, I guess. Are these guys just like fucking shooting at the reactor? Not sure what's going on in this scene, but that felt pretty good. Well, they don't shoot at me, I guess. That's kind of cool. Again, oh, I guess that's what happened if you grab them while they have their guns out. You don't do the normal gorilla press. You just disarm them and
then let's go.
Take them out.
Get you topside.
It's too late for us. Radiation seeped through.
Alex,
pretty good
head
face.
for the surface and meet up with Wallace.
Good to have something featuring The Rock to watch while I'm at the thankless job of removing seam lines from the kit. My pleasure. My pleasure. Shit. Dude, the wrestling moves are pretty good. Did I drop my other weapon? Oh, wait, I just got like 2 sidearms. I guess maybe you can just have 2 weapons regardless of weapon type? I don't know. Should have been a game about the Marines, so John Cena can do wrestling in that. Yeah, but they should have done Marine games for every Marine movie, because there's like 6 of them. Are there a lot of turrets in here, or just... Or are you just glad to see me? Oh. Okay. That room could probably have done better. But...
Alex, head for the surface and meet up with Wallace.
I don't quite get the turret thing. Nope, come on. Ugh. Okay, so Y and X both do the backbreaker. Trying to figure out if there's multiple types of grabs. So let me try something. If I have a pistol up and I grab this, Okay, yeah, you can. All right, you can have 2 weapons of any type. Interesting. Was I shot from over there? No, okay. Can I, like... I'm not hitting it. Can I disable it? Or, like... Smoke or flashbang, or what is this? It's an incendiary grenade, I guess. I was wondering if, like, there's anything I can do. Can I, like, throw a grenade? Okay, or maybe you can just shoot them. I guess you can. Okay, well, that helps explain that. A lot of ammo here, but... That's pretty good. Like him. Oh, you move really slowly when you're zoomed in like this. Dude, like, the damage indicator seems a little weird. Can I uncover? Okay. Oh, there's a turret in the... I didn't even see it before. That's what... I was like, I keep getting hit by something I can't see, but yeah, there's a turret up there. There we go. I thought for sure I tried shooting one of the turrets before without much effect, but now they seem to go down like pretty quickly. Wait. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's like a robot suit guy. Oh, I don't have any weapons. Fuck. I tried to shoot and I didn't have... I dropped my weapons, I guess. Because, like... I think you can hold on to handguns.
Head for the surface and meet up with Wallace.
But like rifles or submachine guns, if you get like knocked off your feet, you drop the gun. So I think that happened. The controls are a little weird. Like you press the right trigger to draw your gun, which is also the shoot button, and you press X, which is the punch button, to holster it. And if you have the gun out, pressing A reloads, and if you don't, pressing A does a grab. So sometimes I just want to reload because I see up in the corner that I'm low on ammo, and I just do this because I don't have the gun out. A lot better health situation here. Oh, there it is. So let's not have that shoot at me while I'm trying to do everything else here.
Fire in the hole!
Unfortunately, that animation did not make me impervious to explosions. Nope. Is there a second turret? There probably is. Should probably have paid attention to that before. Oh, now we know. Man, they're really grenade happy. was able to get a grenade up there at least. Well, was it close enough to actually hurt that guy? Well, I'm out of grenades anyway. I mean, this is kind of a wash, but it's research. We're learning. Can I fucking get a gun, please? Oh, shit. We're still alive somehow. Okay, good. Ooh, there's actually a health box there. I didn't even notice. Okay. Oh yeah, dude. More games starring, like, non-wrestling games starring wrestlers. Whether it's set in a wrestling context or not. You know, there's, as far as classic non-wrestling WWF games, there's WWF Betrayal for Game Boy Color by WayForward, which is a beat-em-up. And there's also WWF Crush Hour, which is the Twisted Metal clone, basically, with WWE wrestlers. Which is a pretty slick concept, if you ask me. So I'm out of grenades here. That's not great. I guess I should have saved them till I was up here. Or just outrun that guy. I suppose that works also. Speaking of wrestlers and wrestling and games, by the way, that WWE Battlegrounds game is out pretty soon. I forget when exactly it's out, but I think it's like September or maybe October. So it's like real soon. Shit. Oh, it's that guy. I'm actually really eager to check that out. Wait, did I just do something downstairs? It doesn't seem like that door's opening. Never mind. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't want him inside here. Is there a switch here? Nope. Surprise attack. Is this a new mission? Like, it transitions fairly seamlessly, but I can't remember if that was a new... Sometimes there's like a new title card, whatever. Battleground looks good in concept. Idea as a similar thing to All Stars. Kind of, yeah. And also, what's up, Dan? How's your Monday going? Oh boy. Better than this guy's, I'm sure. I mean, that's mostly why I'm excited for it. Not that I think it looks particularly good. It's just a, you know, a WWE game that is not the Ukes, the yearly Ukes sim that's no longer developed by Ukes and it's like worse than ever. And it's like the first one since All Stars, which came out in 2010 or something. Alright, it's just... okay. Are these guys like impervious to grenades also? What about incendiary grenades? I was like stumbling a little bit. I think the last time I was able to take one of these guys out, I had a turret, so... Oh, I'm on fire. I see. Yeah, I might just be meant to do this. Just kite them and run. Base hole reminding streamer to hydrate. That's a good point. Should probably do that. I mean, I kind of hated the way All Stars looks. The characters looked kind of disgusting and weird. I didn't actually play it at the time, but I bought it a few years ago. And found it pretty fun, actually. Pretty shallow, but it was like entertaining enough.
Clear to you what side she's on now. I want you to take her out.
What about the Interceptor? Isn't that a priority?
Not yours. Take out Dwyer. That's an order.
An order? Well, I guess we know what that means.
What? Also, how much you guys want to bet
Go get the Interceptor.
This guy's the villain? Alright, okay. I guess being in order means we're going to immediately defy him and because we're The Rock and we're just a badass, we're just not going to face consequences. Makes sense to me. But yeah, I think it's fair to say that I was having a conversation with some people the other week about All-Stars versus Battlegrounds and how I think they both are kind of disgusting looking in their own way. I appreciate Battlegrounds' more fantastical take on stuff. Like
Alex,
it's...
This is Thompson. I'm running this operation. The advanced team is already causing trouble at the base perimeter.
You know, it's got like... It reminds me a little bit of WWF In Your House.
I'll provide radio support to keep you updated as you make your way up the mountain.
Maybe I should listen to this. Or maybe not. Where like every character has like their own arena and shit like that. It's got like... Yeah, it's just a little more out there. But yeah, the character proportions are very off-putting, and they could work, but there's this like real weird level of realism to how the characters are depicted, like the likenesses and the faces and just like the rendering. Like it's a weird half half cartoon, half realistic style that just looks very just off-putting. It was made by Saber, who also made the NBA 2K Playgrounds, which is like their kind of NBA Jam clone, rather. Which I have one of them. I forget if it's the first or second one, and it's like not very good. It plays okay, but it's got a really awkward, like mobile, free-to-play feeling structure to it, where there's like no real campaign, there's no progression per se, but it's just like grind games to fill up bars to eventually get a loot box, like trading card booster pack, and maybe unlock new guys and stuff like that. Alright. But so, like, for a number of reasons, my expectations aren't particularly high for Battlegrounds, but it's a wrestling game, and it's something different than the yearly WWE sim, which in concept alone, is something I'm excited about, but it's also something I genuinely want to support, because I really want them to actually put out more stuff like that. So, I'm definitely planning to buy that game and streaming it. And maybe it's a big old nightmare, but hey, that has its own appeal. You know, as far as like generic army guard dudes, these enemies kind of look pretty cool, actually. Oh boy. And like, best case scenario, maybe the game is actually cool. It's just like shooting each other here? I'm really confused. But I'm also excited to see, like, again, not expecting much, but I am excited to see what Visual Concepts, that's their name, right? The current developer. Like, the 2K WWE games were developed, co-developed with Yuke's and Visual Concepts. Oh shit! Just like fucking choke slammed him against the wall. And Yuke's were kind of ousted from that working relationship, seemingly as a direct result of an interview with someone at Yuke's who were like, well, you know, this pays the bills, but there's a lot of stuff we would want to do that we can't really do due to the release schedule and the limitations put on us by 2K, etc. And 2K basically responded by saying, all right, cool, you're no longer involved in this. So, Visual Concepts, you know, they were definitely struggling, from what it seems, working with the engines and tools and all that stuff that was like created by Yuke's. So maybe if they, you know, get a little more time with no game coming out this year to actually sort of rebuild a new way of making those games, I'm curious to see where that ends up It might just be a big old pile of nothing, and next year's game is as bad as they've always been. But it could be something different. And on that token too, like, what's, you know, what are Yuke's gonna move on to? Like, are they getting involved with AEW? Are they gonna make its value too? Who knows? Enemy AI in this game is a bit... Oh yeah, right. You don't get actually iframes when you... Drawing weapons is slow. Ugh. It's funny that, like, for all this time, like, we still haven't had a single driving level in what feels like a long time. I will admit that I expected the balance between on-foot missions and driving to be a little different than it's turning out to be, at least so far. And there's this other wrestling game, I forget the name of it, but there was some other... Oh, shit, there was a... Fuck, I can't remember the name of the company. But there's apparently... I remember seeing this on like YouTube not that long ago. There's a company... No, not Retromania. There's like a... I'm excited for that too, by the way. And that should be out pretty soon as well. It doesn't have a concrete release date still, but... it was meant to be released in like July, August-ish, and then it's like being pushed off just a little bit more. So that should come out pretty soon. Just kind of at the mercy of certification processes and whatnot. But from what I've seen on the like development vlogs, it seems like the game is pretty much finished or close to it, and I'm excited for that. But the other thing, again, I can't remember the name of the company. I think the game itself doesn't have a name yet. It's a company that I know has some like bona fides for making some other like live game of some sort. I forget, but the thing that is interesting about that other game is that apparently it's also similar to Retromania. Like it's it's all licensed wrestlers, but it's not associated with a particular company. So it's like indie wrestlers and I don't know, maybe some older guys with their own, who own their own rights or stuff like that. It seems like, but it's kind of a. They haven't shown the game, but there's been some like information about what it's going to be, and I think some sort of roster announcements. And they've shown some pictures of like what the character models look like, and it's like it looks like a sort of modern AAA like 3D look. So obviously there's not much of a game to get excited for, but the prospect of anyone trying to sort of get into the wrestling game market, you know, it's more exciting than not. But yeah, I just remember I was like watching some YouTube video a few months back. There was like top 10 wrestling games in development and whatever. And that kind of caught my eye, but like not to the point of memorizing the name of the developer or anything like that. But it was, again, it's like super early on, but so not much more than a promise to get excited for the time being. But again, it's more than has, you know, been put on the market for the past couple of years, really. Like there's, you know, there's Fire Pro, of course, which is awesome. But you know, it's kind of it's a known quantity. And there's like Chikara has a game that I think was a mobile game, but it's like it looks super basic, doesn't seem that great. But yeah.
We can't get anything into the air
Lieutenant. That anti-aircraft battery is shredding our choppers.
Objective text getting in the way.
Beacon on that
Something they
anti-aircraft battery.
didn't need to
Once
keep from the previous
activated,
game.
Zero in on the coordinates to take it out.
Yeah, the Chikara game has like a really ugly, like cell shaded look to it, and it's like deliberately like super basic looking with, like you can kind of. The guy even survived. It's like sort of N64 era style of like character creation where it's just like a generic humanoid with just like clothes painted on it. Alright, this is not a great checkpoint. But I did kind of get blown up. Yeah, okay, I did start off with quite a bit of health. Nice, okay, I was kind of in cover and then I walked out of it. Aim so slow. Gun kind of sucks. Whoa, okay. Suddenly reminded of Hulk Hogan's main event. Dude, I was so sad when I was doing the Kinect stream a while back. Like looking at the looking for Kinect games on Xbox.com, like what games can you actually buy digitally? Oh. There's so many delisted Kinect games, and it's not super surprising that a bunch of licensed games would have been delisted. But there's a bunch of other ones too. I remember because I was like, you know, we ended up playing Kinect Adventures. Or whatever it's called, and Child of Eden. And Child of Eden was really cool. But I was definitely willing...
They got us pinned down! We're not going anywhere until we get some fire on those positions! Lieutenant, if you know how to pilot one of those tanks,
kinda cool.
we could sure use the help.
I was definitely willing to spend, like, you know, 20 euros or something on something. And I would have loved to check out Hulk Hogan's main event, like almost more so due to the fact that it's meant to be awful. Alas, no longer available. There was like a DBZ game, there was a Power Rangers game, there was like a couple of Kinect games I would have loved to have checked out. Mr. Tomcat, what's up? Am I going to play the Scorpion King game that has The Rock in it? It's not currently on the agenda, but I did briefly think about what I'm... Dude, I didn't even see the thing. What I might want to play after this, and I was like, I wonder what if there's like what other The Rock games are there that I might be interested in. And I just off the top of my head, I only know of the Game Boy Scorpion King game, which is also a WayForward joint, and it's supposed to be really cool.
We found another way into the base.
But it makes sense that they made a console one.
There's a path through the cliffs at the top of the tower.
Wait, am I getting out or not? It said press Y. Then the prompt disappeared. Oh, there we go. I think it was just close to the wall or something. Shops are back open. Keep an eye out. I mean, if you find any... I mean, if you find Hulk Hogan's main event, I am very much interested. I'm not sure if I was aware that it had a physical release. I guess I don't know for a fact that it does. But yeah, I'd be happy to take that off your hands. Something like the Scorpion King is something I actually have, not all of them, but a few of the Scorpion King sequels on Blu-ray. Because they made like 4 of them. Let's go to the next area. But yeah, I'm kind of enamored with you know, movie licensed game in general, and specifically late era ones, meaning ones that came. cool squat, bro. Came out during like the 360,
We found another way.
like PS3 generation, when that things kind of stopped being a thing. Oh yeah, okay. Like hit it. I think that hit at least. It's pretty satisfying. Probably got an American physical, maybe not PAL. I could see that. Man, that turret. Oh, over here. What am I shooting at? There we go. I can't see shit. Like, Kinect is weird too, Red, because a lot of the games are probably kind of minor mini-game sort of things. But it would probably have made business sense to put those out physically, because I imagine the target audience for a lot of those games would have been a primarily physical release purchasing audience. I mean, that's pure speculation on my part, but... You can get it on Amazon. Do they still have new copies, or is that from some third-party seller? Oh, you can. Okay, it seemed like you can shoot these things down, but I wasn't sure. So I'll just Space Invaders this shit and just destroy my own defenses here, so I can actually hit these guys. Seems like you can just kind of never stop shooting. Like, it's not a super powerful cannon, is it? They still take quite a bit of shooting to go down. Dude, this fog is extremely 2006. New copies, 13 pounds. Well, I said I would have been willing, but I guess that was mostly in the context of knowing that I was doing that stream. Maybe I'm slightly less enthused about the idea at this very moment. But it's true that I haven't been scouring eBay and Amazon and stuff for like cheap PAL stuff. Like I was used to go on eBay like a year or two ago, quite a bit, just looking for like Xbox 360, PS3 type games. Like obviously, as far as my sort of capital C collecting goes, I buy Japanese stuff. But for those consoles that I have PAL capable consoles or whatever, it's, you know, it's easier. And you know, for 360 and original Xbox, it's not like most of the releases I'd be interested in are Japanese anyway, so I'm happy to buy PAL games for that. And it's been fun to like find stuff, but it's tedious too, because like usually if you go to like a seller on eBay,
Find the survivors. They may need your help.
they're probably not going to have their games like super clearly categorized, and even if they do, you can't really trust that categorization, so you kind of want to browse like just the full list. And there's like so much shit. You know, you see someone selling like 600 360 games, and like 450 of those are going to be sports games or Army Guy shooters or Ubisoft, you know, AAA games. And of the remaining, what, 150, I own 130 of them. So it's like not easy to find. Like you have to really sift through a lot of pages of stuff that's just not interesting for one reason or another to find anything that's of interest usually. But every now and then I make some interesting finds. Whoops. Sorry, buddy.
Ulster is hammering us back there with heavy ordnance. We can barely get our troops forward. Thompson sent me to help you. Lead the way, Lieutenant.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you This guy wasn't long for this world. Alright. Peace out. Is there a sniper here or something? Looks like something. Oh, alright, something fell down there. Oh, fuck, I'm shooting at. Well, I was taking damage, it turns out. I didn't even really realize. Can you find a jewel in this mountain of FIFA? Yeah, it can be a little bit like that. It's been a while since like we had physical stores with games here. I think GameStop went out of business here a while back. I want to say like way before the pandemic. Because I remember I got an email that was like, hey, our store these three store locations in Stockholm will be open for another 60 days or something, like implying that no other store locations were already open. But the GameStop in my town actually closed several years ago. And well, whenever I would have occasion to travel somewhere where there might be a game store, I did always like sifting through the bargain bins and used stuff and whatever, but and I tried to always go away with something. I think the last time basically I got a chance to do that, I picked up Rock Revolution, I think, the Konami Guitar Hero thing. And what else did I pick up?
Alex,
like, it was pretty slim pickings, but I was trying to find anything. And I mean, in a shop like that, it's also, it's exactly like the situation I described on eBay, except the actual selection is usually much smaller. And if you find something of interest, it's usually like way more money than you would reasonably want to spend.
We can barely get our troops forward. Thompson sent me to help you. Lead the way, Lieutenant. Tango spotted.
But now even that is like not a thing so much anymore. Okay, so I guess this is here for a reason. That worked. The sound mixing is kind of weird, but there's a lot of super satisfying sound effects in this game. But yeah, like, fuck me, there sure is a lot of running and shooting in this game. I mean, it's complemented by a degree of, you know, an amount of wrestling, so that's undoubtedly something this game has over both of its immediate predecessors. But
get in there and get a nav beacon on that interior chamber.
The driving is kind of weirdly absent. But actually, I think even more recently than that was actually when I was in London last year, almost a year ago, October I think of last year. I went to London, and I did visit one or two CEX shops, and I actually picked up some Transformers games. And I think I picked up Spider-Man 3 on the Wii. Again, hunting for some of those licensed games. Alright, he was just dead, I guess. Alright, don't hassle me, bro. I'm wrestling over here. Got him. There is some spy hunting in this game, ostensibly anyway. That fucking uppercut is so satisfying. But it's like it's an okay one of these games, but yeah, it's weird that it's like 2 hours of this and like 10 minutes of driving. There was just a thing on screen here. Wait, can I pick up the barrel? No, okay, it was just the wrench. I thought it prompted me to pick up the barrel, but no such luck. And yeah, even then, like, I did a lot of shopping at CX back in 2014. I was, for a period, I was working in Manchester quite a bit. Like off and on over a few months, I would spend a week or two at a time. It's probably not a very smart approach to doing this. Yep, turns out I died. The health bar is like weirdly difficult to keep, like keeping track of the health bar just in your peripheral vision is kind of weirdly difficult. And that was the perfect time, I think, because it was right on the eve of like the new consoles sort of taking off. So there was still a rich selection of games for like a generation of consoles that was all but done. And if you went to like a bigger used shop, you might even find, I guess, like PS2 games. And there were PS4 games like there, but it was like, you know, the console was pretty much new, so it hadn't really been very established yet in terms of the like shop inventory. But when I went to the CX shops last year, it was a stark difference because the selection of like 360 games was minuscule, even in like comparatively sized shops. And there still like wasn't really, and I think that's the nature of just the libraries for these consoles also, but like it wasn't, you couldn't really find the equivalent of interesting stuff for PS4. Because in 2014, like I went to a bunch of game and CX shops, and I picked up a bunch of 360 games that were like 4 games for 20 quid or whatever. Some really good ones too. Like that's how I picked up like Bayonetta, Dead Rising, and all kinds of shit. Some bad games too, but like a lot of interesting stuff. I think I got both of them. Maybe, maybe not. But pricing and game-wise, like, just not the thing at all. Not the same thing at all, looking for, like, PS4 and Xbone games. Looks like a good moment to start picking up Vita stuff. I can see that. Although, can't really imagine seeing that much Vita stuff on actual shelves. I guess I've never really been to a store that had, like, it seemed like Vita games were always just like, well, we've got half a shelf space to spare here, I guess. Like,
Get a nav beacon in there ASAP. And watch out for the recoil on that thing.
but it's not something I've been like looking at or looking for. So that's just my gut feeling, I guess. Man, this game really likes to spawn enemies like in the rooms you just cleared. What am I doing here exactly? Place a nav beacon on the defense cannon. I'm supposed to roll through here? I imagine so. Think it just ran through that? Locate the interceptor. Maybe we're gonna get some actual driving here. The game actually does a really good job of incorporating the ragdoll physics stuff. Like, it just feels pretty good. They like sort of flop against and bounce off of walls and stuff. It's not bad.
Reinforce the perimeter and drive back all intruders.
That's pretty good. standing around minding his own business. All right. They're not very smart, these guys. They're not super well trained, which is fine by me. But yeah, I'd say as far as like PS3, 360 stuff, like it's not as plentiful, whether you're like going to a physical shop or on an eBay page, I guess. But I don't think like availability really in prices, like anything you're looking for, I think you can find. But it is like just a little bit tedious. But it reminds me that like it's something I should, like I said, it's not even going browsing for that kind of thing is something I haven't done in a long time. I do have a couple of games. I mentioned Rock Revolution as a game I picked up in the last year or two. I haven't played it, but one of these years. And it's part of that, like, it was featured at Konami's press conference at E3 in like 2011 or something. It was not part of that legendary 2010 press conference, but I think it was after that. But basically, I want to try to pick up like a lot of those games from around that, like Konami games, late era. Well, these are gonna shift, right? Did I make a mistake? It's like a maze, I guess. I have Never Dead. It's called, right? What the? Well, okay, so much for that. It's called Never Dead, right? That was made by Rebellion, but Konami published it. I have Rock Revolution. I really want to get 99 Nights 2. And that's a game that seems like weirdly hard to find. Or at least like I've never like bumped into it. I have the first game, but I don't have the second one, which is the extreme one. Did I mistime this or something? Like, what did I actually get hit by? But one of the games I'm the most excited to eventually pick up in that sort of category is the AAA wrestling game. It was only released in North America, and the 360 version is region locked. But one of these years, I'm gonna get a PS3, the PS3 version of that game. And you can get it on eBay, but it's like it's not super expensive, but it's a little pricey. It's like, I don't know, 15-20 bucks, something like that, which is more than I would spend on most games that are kind of in that category, like curiosities from that era, because there's so many games like that that you can get for dirt cheap. But I usually don't spend that kind of money. But I did pay, I think, 15 quid or something like that for the Captain America game, which is a game that I was like, I was so happy to find it. I'd literally been looking at it. It was like at the top of my sort of to buy list during that entire stretch when I was in Manchester. And on my last day there, literally popping into a tiny little hole in the wall CEX right next to the train station to take my train to the airport to fly home, I popped in and they had a copy of the game. So I was like, holy shit, I need to buy this. And it was well worth it. It's a great game. And it's a weirdly rare game too. But like I said, for the most part, I didn't need to spend that much money to find something that interested me. Oh shit. Assassin Ninja babes. Boss fight? I guess so. Am I getting shot in a cutscene again? I guess I don't need to wrestle, but... Gun is not great for this. look at how it's hitting. I think there's a pistol here somewhere. I'm walking over. Oh. There we go. Am I hitting? Dude. Swap. There we go. I guess I landed a hit, and now more these guys are spawning. I'm sorry, what? Oh, I dropped the gun. There we go. What is this fight? Whoever that is, they're not seemingly taking any damage. It's in the US 2011. Bought like 50 PS3 games for 50 cents a pop. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of how it felt when I was in Manchester too. I mean, it wasn't quite that, but compared to the prices we have here, like, it's rare to find. It's always been like over the last like however many years, when I would have been, you know, scouring the bargain bins. You know, even with like 5-year-old FIFA games, like those would maybe be like €3 or whatever. But anything that was like even the slightest degree more attractive than that, meaning anything like 3-year-old Call of Duty games included, would very rarely be like below €10. Dude, she's like not taking damage. I mean, she's taking damage, but very, very little. This doesn't seem quite right. Am I meant to throw grenades? Oh, wait. I guess maybe the camera's highlighting those giant glowing green things. Maybe they're a thing. I didn't consider that. Short range, might as well use this. This weapon is kind of shit, isn't it? I guess yellow means destructible thing. Oh yeah, okay, she took a bit more damage there, didn't she? Get out of A mode. There we go, okay. Just couldn't see the difference. Okay, I thought the fight was like ultra stupid, but it was just me being stupid. There you go. I mean, this game has like fucking boss fights. That's pretty cool. Okay, I didn't quite see where she was.
Don't worry, Alex. I'm not done with you yet.
Alright, she just exploded a few times.
We're just getting started.
Going up. Locate the interceptor. All right. We're gonna finally get to do some driving here. Oh, dude, sorry. I just have to disarm you, and then. I mean, like, that shit is satisfying. I didn't actually mean to toss him down to the lower floor, but the fact that we actually got to see and hear him land kind of made it all the much better. But that shit is fucking great. Tossing dudes off ledges, like, straight up, that's just never not fun. Like, if you have a game where you can toss dudes off ledges and it's not fun, then you really fucked up. If you have a game where you can suplex dudes and it's not fun, then you're really fucked up. Luckily, for everything that you might say is kind of mediocre about this game, it did not fuck up on those two counts. Oh, no you don't. Oh no! I was denied. Shit. No, I'm trying to. There we go. Alright. I didn't want to do the rock bottom, but it works. It'll do. Turret or something over there? As these brick and mortar shops continue to struggle, wonder how that'll impact the price of these types of used games. Non-collectors will have to go back to Craigslist, etc. to dump their library. So I feel as though fines and the thrill of the hunt may increase. Yeah, for sure. Like, it's just different. Oh boy. That was a tremendous strategy on my part there. I was thinking a little too much about chat and not enough about the game. Can't actually... Oh, there we go. Like, there is a cover system, but it's so half-baked that it's so hard to, like, actually use. Can I, like, actually hit that guy? Oh, he moves out of the way, but... Like, I'm literally shooting... See that giant crater in the wall? That's my doing. Cool. It's not what I expected would happen, but that works.
Alex, we're dropping reinforcements near your position. They'll support your forward advance.
Yeah, it's just like, can be a little, like, you have to do a little more, like, what I liked about shops like that is that, oh, there's a rock, oh, maybe you're, okay, well, I guess I could have used that. That provides, like, a venue for that kind of search, but now you have to do a little more manual digging to find sort of where to, alright, that was a little weird.
Lieutenant, glad you could make it. We lost 2 men during the drop-off. Move up! This area's clear.
Yes, sir.
Is it really? There's a guy right there. Also, this place is littered with explosive barrels. Doesn't seem all that safe. Are these guys just respawning? There's still a red dot there. I guess I'll go over here.
Headed to your position.
Private, get some plastic up there and blow that gate.
Yes, sir.
Oh, let me get out of the way here. Never mind, those barrels not that effective. Is this just a clown car? Well, I guess shooting these dudes triggered this, so. Yeah, it's just like, it requires a little more effort. Because what I liked about going to a shop like that is, of course, being able to, and it was the same experience I had shopping in Japan. Browsing without a specific intent and just see what you happen upon. Because, you know that if you watch these streams, of course, that a lot of the time, the stuff I pick up is stuff I don't know anything about. Just something that catches my eye for some reason.
We've got the interceptor pinpointed at this location.
And it's so much harder to do that digitally, just in general. Because like store pages, you can't quite browse them as quickly and easily as a store shelf. And that you kind of go back to that problem of having an eBay seller that potentially has something interesting, but you don't even know that for a fact until you sift through like 4,000 pages. And it's just like really time consuming and not necessarily as fun as like going to a shop, spending an hour, and like, well, the most interesting thing I find, I'll take with me, you know? But, you know, you'll make do with what you have, I suppose. Dude, you just fucking hit the thing you're taking cover behind. Oh, you aim so fucking slow in this zoomed in mode. I guess I should just not use it. I assume you shoot more accurately. I guess I don't even know that for a fact. It's like kind of cool, but it's hard to know sometimes if the game just keeps spawning guys. Oh, I guess there's health right here. I'm not sure I actually picked that up last time. Right, there we go. Maybe I'll try to just advance a little quicker here. There's the car right there. I guess that's the idea. Just try not to get hit by a train. Again, though, pretty cool set pieces. Is there a ramp over here? Oh, there's not. Okay. Can I just get up? Nope. I mean, I found the interceptor. That guy. He's not even like he's just stuck in a walking loop. I guess I'll focus on the guys actually shooting at me. Is that a thing up? How the fuck do I? What am I supposed to do exactly? Is there like a switch or something? Usually there's a little glowy thing, like Resident Evil style, when there's interactive thing. But it's possible that I meant to take out these guys and it won't like trigger the transition before I do. So dive it. Nope, that doesn't work. Seems to be fewer guys, but someone just shot at me. See? Or shot at my general direction. There we go.
He's got the interceptor. But don't worry. I'll get him.
And if she doesn't, who will?
I will.
I don't know, Marek. I've seen the damage this one can do. Do you think we can trust her with a gun?
Alright. Okay, I guess we get to drive. Like, the game definitely has the same mid-2000s grayish, drab, you know, realistic, modern look to it that the second game had. But it still does a lot more within that. Fuck's sake.
Open the gate and get moving.
I guess we're not driving after all. Like, what a tease. It's like they're really going out of their way to not have us drive. It's weird, like, you can shoot dudes. Oh, that was kind of cool. Far away, but if you're too far away, the reticle doesn't, like, turn red to indicate you're targeting an enemy. This is a left field thing, but you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the Jean-Claude Van Damme Street Fighter movie. And the scene where they spend, like, fucking what feels like half an hour of build-up to the prison cage fight or whatever shit it is. Where, or I guess it's before the prison. They get arrested there, and that's when they go to prison. I forget, but the cage fight with Ryu and Vega, and it's like all this build-up. Like, it's a somewhat contrived thing. Like, oh fuck it, we're gonna create this situation. All right, this looks like it's designed for something to happen. We designed the situation, yeah, so we can have a fight scene. And then, right as the fight seems like it would start, Jean-Claude Van Damme just drives through the wall in a tank. And just like, ah, fuck it. I'm going to arrest you guys. I guess it's okay. Bunch of new weapons here. We got an M4 and a shotgun of some sort. And, I don't know. It just always sort of cracked me up that, like, for a movie called Street Fighter, based on a fighting game, there's not an awful lot of fighting in the movie. And more than once, it feels like the movie kind of goes out of its way to avoid having a fight scene despite things being like set up for it. Oh, okay. I open it up and now I go back to the car, I guess. Is that, maybe I'll just read what it says. Okay, right. So those objectives down there, those are going to be when we're actually driving, so that makes sense. But yeah, like I said, that's just something that... Right, that's a grenade button, that's not the aim button. That I always found kind of funny about that movie, and that's kind of the same vibe I get from this game, where it's like... I mean, we're going to finally get to drive, but... There's a lot of non-driving missions. There we go. Oh, that's... there we go. That, like, seamless transition into driving, pretty sick, though. Kind of forgot the car controls already. You know what? Oh, you can press start to skip that. But you know what? I'm actually still going to disable it. Interestingly enough, this game actually keeps the...
From headquarters. You need to take out a fleet of Nostra transport trucks carrying weapons and supplies.
This game actually keeps the face button controls, which I feel were kind of outdated by 2006. But maybe not. I really like the tire, the like wheel blades.
Take out a fleet of Nostra transport trucks carrying weapons and supplies.
I like charge beam shots are kind of cool.
I lost you through the tunnel, but now I'm tracking your position through the valley. Looks like you have company. Watch out.
Oh, you don't say. It's pretty fucking hard though. Again, I think one of the big issues is like the feedback for when you're getting hit. It's like very hard to notice. Let's just use the guns. Like I already took a bunch of hits there.
I just received word from headquarters.
I mean, I guess the feedback is just as bad when you're on foot.
Carrying weapons and supplies. But now I'm tracking your position through the valley.
Oh shit.
Looks like you have company. Watch
car.
out.
So anything that's like... Fuck. That blue reticle is like a secondary... weapon thing. Locks onto those. I feel like this game was definitely designed for a PS2 controller. Because I have like the oil slick on the white button, which is just like hella awkward. Dude, look at my life bar. It just got fucking melted right there.
I just received word from headquarters.
I guess I'm probably meant to use the salvo thing as I get out there.
Weapons and supplies.
Interestingly, I didn't feel like I had much trouble with the aiming or the handling, the steering early on. But when we got to that motorcycle level, the handling was really like out of control. And it's actually kind of feeling that way now too.
Watch out.
Did he damage me by just bumping into me? A lot of questions here. Smoke screen, alright, oil. Maybe the oil actually works in this game. Didn't really help that much, did it? Look at my life bar.
I just received word from headquarters. You need to take out a fleet of Nostra transport trucks carrying weapons and supplies.
I guess I can still use the secondary weapon even without a reticle, just hitting something.
I lost you through the tunnel, but now I'm tracking your position through the valley. Looks like you have company. Watch out.
Alright, I think that thing just exploded by hitting the oil. Okay, that's a PB.
Alex. I'm reading a large concentration of Nostra forces in your area. Be ready.
Weapons. Pod. Please let me survive. Okay. It's like you see the helicopter firing onto the ground, but it's still like weirdly difficult to avoid it.
Find a way to cross it. Be careful though, the place is crawling with Nostra soldiers.
Like, this is like sort of novel, but I feel like they could have done more of this and less of just like sorry, like 2 hours of shooting and then 5 minutes of driving, which is then again immediately interrupted. Well, we'll do that. So I think I've shot down these things. I guess that's not to progress. Flood time. Whoa, what the? Sick. Dude, the shotgun. Well, it's a video game shotgun, so if you're more than like 10 feet away, it's just garbage. Am I taking damage? Or this? I mean, it's probably not. Even trying to progress here is probably a bad idea because I'll just give myself a bad checkpoint. The rock is more durable than the car. Yeah, that kind of does seem that way, doesn't it? Okay. Oh. I need that. Oh, shit. Well, I have a grenade. Seems to kind of work. Oh, well, that's a wall, I guess. Are these a thing? No? Aha. So it would be nice if I could just walk over the bridge to get back, but no, I have to go through here. I wonder if like knocking down those things is what started this flood thing. I suppose I could just swim across here, but I'm assuming from the way the game presents this that once this is flooded, we're screwed somehow. Oh, hello. I guess the rock not being able to swim makes sense. I don't know. Well, luckily no one messed with the interceptor, so let's go. Funnily enough, like I feel like the driving kind of isn't really the greatest part of this game. It's not bad. It's probably no worse than the second game. But that part we just played was a little bit rough. I tried to turn left, but he wouldn't let me. The wheel attack, like the side attack, you have a similar attack with the boat. It's a really nice addition for sure. That was really loud. I guess I'm gonna dodge. Oh, okay, well. Hit that beautifully. I guess I was supposed to be center frame there, but oh well.
They won't be able to track you once their network is down. You should see a tower coming up on your left. Destroy it.
Okay, well, yeah, I just did. Is this the wrong way? Or, yep, it is. I think, is that one of the trucks I was supposed to destroy? Disappeared through here? Well, fuck it. Oh boy. Try to shoot that truck just to see if... Yeah, there we go. like this way? Guess not. Like, it allows you to take out cars pretty quick, so that's nice. Oh yeah, you die so fast. Like, there's... I feel like there's a lot more enemies here, too. The enemies weren't such a constant in the other games. Like, the first game especially is so much more about the driving. I mean, the combat's an aspect to it, for sure, but it's not like... This feels like... This feels like, you know, I just happen to be... Like, the car is just... happens to be the method of traversal for like a few of these stages. The driving itself isn't like really sick. So like that's kind of a different vibe. Oh, it's so hard to aim. I think I have more health than last. You can fucking turn around during the cutscene too. It's whack. Like, you actually fucking cover the road in oil and they like go crashing. Like, the oil slicks are satisfying to use in this game, unlike the other two where they were both kind of garbage. Dude, my health though. Oh, that's my ride. Well, okay. Not quite, but I kind of missed the truck, but that's a cool... Compared to what they did with the reload weapons truck thing in the second game, like... What they do in this game is actually kind of cool. I just pressed the Y button, but... Fucking... Alright, okay. Maybe I beat the stage. Probably not. There's so many of these cutscenes. Like in the middle of stages. Alright, that's convenient. Perfect parking. See, it's disappointing because while these cutscenes really capture the tone of what you would want, like a super spy action shooting car to be like, it's disappointing because the first game already successfully made that interactive. Like what we just saw in the cutscene is like how the first game feels to play. And this game, like, it's, you know, the same thing as in an action game where anytime your character does cool shit, it's a cutscene. But it's just my car. Anytime my car does cool shit, it's not me doing it. It's me watching a highly compressed video of the game doing it for me. Which, you know, the cutscenes are cool, but I would have loved to have that be part of the game. And I think I honestly, like, I kind of preferred almost the on-foot stages that were all like that and had its own sort of flow. These sort of interruptions to the driving parts. Oh, boy. All right, okay. So where's the water actually coming from? Okay, it's from the bottom left, I guess. So that should connect. Is that gonna... Yeah, because I'm sure the car could never have made it through a box that was already burned to a crisp. Never mind, I guess we're... Okay, I thought the objective were to free the car so we could drive more. I guess not. Dude, the shotgun... I mean, it's like kind of cool, but it seems kind of shit also. Dude, I just realized it's getting pretty late. The sound is hella satisfying, and it feels good when you actually manage to take someone out with one shot, but... Swap weapons, please? There we go. Fuck's sake. Oh, that's pretty fun. Well, I still just have my fucking shotgun. Wait, can I even get through here? Oh, that zoomed in aim mode just makes it impossible. I can't pick up the gun because I'm not standing on top of it, I guess. But this is like just garbage. Maybe I can reach all the way over there. Oh, looks like it. I think I took out the one guy. You can see the spread. It's like covering fucking half the room. And now I'm dead. Well, this is a little unceremonious, but, yeah, the game just never really... Sure. There's, like, no pauses or breaks. It just keeps going and going and going and going. So I don't think we're going to get a more natural break point. But, yeah, this is a really weird Spy Hunter game. But it's a reasonably decent... action shooting game. I mean, to be fair, if it didn't have The Rock, it would have significantly less appeal. But I am enjoying this a lot more than I thought I would. Like the second game, I was relieved that we finished that game in one sitting, because if I would have stepped away from that, I would not really have wanted to come back to it. But this, I'm still eager to continue to see where it goes. But that's going to be it for me tonight. We'll continue this probably not tomorrow, but within the next few days, I would say. With that, I bid you all farewell. What was that? Thank you very much for the follow. I will be back again in the near future. As always, best way to keep track of when next stream is going to happen is to follow me on Twitter or check out my Discord, where I announce whenever I do know that things are coming up. My streaming schedule is pretty irregular, but I try to give a little bit of a heads up at least. I will be seeing whoever is streaming now and send you guys their way. But thank you all for tuning in today. It's been fun, and see you guys soon. Bye.